So here we are on day 3 of concrete laying. Starting at the east end this time. That's about 8:45, so I've done a few batches already. Looking good. Just demonstrated that red safety arm on the side to Ezra. If he's going to leave the boom up, what he has to do is pull that pin out and let that red safety arm drop down, and then when you lift the boom up, it will drop down and sit on the end of the cylinder at the right hand end. So then the machine is mechanically protected so that if a hose or pipe bursts, the arm is mechanically blocked from coming down. And then when you want to bring it down later, you have to have somebody hop in there, raise it a little, lift that red safety arm and put the pin back into holding the upright position. A new load of gravel. I don't think it was in the gutter last time I looked. But yep, more hard work. No end of it here. Now the afternoon. We're back after a short rain delay. There was a deluge. But they're back at it. Squeaky belt. I think my previous upload is just about completed as I'm doing this. After that earlier rain, of course, now it's hot and steamy. It's about 2:30, so I'm thinking yes, they're going to get that section finished today. The machine sure gets in a mess. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, as was volunteered. By the look of the status at the end of the day on the 3rd day, looks like there's a chance that they could do it in one more day if the machine is okay, because apparently a couple of bolts came loose on the hydraulic motor that drives the mixer, and it was making horrible noises apparently. So Dadang's looking after that at the moment, while as was off in the distance, he's put the bucket on, and you can possibly hear him in reverse. He's tending to that pile of gravel and stuff out the front. Yeah, so we'll see how we go tomorrow. But everything is getting coated in concrete, and the machine's not looking too flash at the moment at the front. So I've asked Lizu to buy another pressure washer, sort of aiming to get a more powerful one. As we're tidying up so we can get the truck in and out of here. Meanwhile, they've got the rice factory at work. Well, it's start of day 4 of concrete, and the crew's ready to get started on it. It's about 8 o'clock. So it's a bit shaky around here. We had a bit of a earth tremor probably 15 minutes or so ago. So exited the house, then went back in again and sat for a while and felt another tremor. I thought, oh, okay, time to come out and have a look at this. The trick with earth tremors, earthquakes, is how long do you wait before you decide, oh okay, that one's over and it's time to go back inside. It's a bit arbitrary. But anyway, they were removing some of the formwork here, so the formwork on the service pit has been removed. And we now have a swimming pool. Each of those steps is 30 centimetres, so I'm saying that, okay, we've got 45 centimetres of water in there. And to illustrate how much rain we've had, we go and look at our canal system. There's a bit of water lying in that. And a fair bit of water back that way. Not quite sure what they're doing digging here. This is corresponding with the ends of the foundation beams in the ground, so I don't know what the significance is. Four big rocks coming from around the front. These look new. Maybe what Azra was doing last night was rearranging the stuff that was there to make room for new stuff. I'll go and have a look. Yep, new load of rock showed up last night. And it looks like there's a new load of gravel over the other side too. Yep. Good basaltic rock here. Got the volcanoes. You can see we have a bit of a bearing problem there. The seal on the inner side of the bearing gets failed. Popped out the outer seal, so we've got cement water running through that bearing. It ain't going to last. Those cable ties are on there to try and hold the metal plate back in place. There's something interesting I've spotted. Looks like the light between Susanna's house is not waterproof. We seem to be accumulating water in the diesel. Might have to organise to get that figured out sometime. I was wrong in my earlier estimate. That's actually 2 steps underwater. So there's 60 centimetres plus another 80 centimetres deep. Okay, it appears that it is actually unrelated to the foundations, this particular hole here and this one here, because if we look back this way, they continue down there, so it's just every so often there is a foundation underneath the canal. Okay, learned something new. And if we look back this way, you can see they're starting to do the rock lining the sides, using some of the cement. So, yeah, it's going to be very wet concrete. Now the rice will like that. I think it'd be better if they finish the slab first, but no, I'm not driving. This vertical at the end there, that is their marker for vertical for the back wall. trying to find where the back wall will go. Turns into the end wall there. To give a quick safety talk again about that locking lever there, because there were people standing underneath chipping away at concrete underneath, and I just about had kittens. So I've told them, don't do that, it could kill someone. Apparently that sliding door that opens there is sticking, so looking to clean it off a bit. Hopefully we'll do that before this concrete sets and make it worse. Dad, I can put some concrete at the edges here. And of course the ducks found it. So it looks like a lot of the morning's concrete has gone into cementing a canal wall and making foundations. You can see that they've got this far. Don't know about that one, but that one's got rocks in it. Presumably they bail them out, then put rocks in. I don't know. But we've got the two uprights at each end here, defining where the walls are. So they can get a nice straight vertical wall. And I've done a bit more of the slab. I may get the rest of it done today. Depends on how much of the concrete goes to making the canal instead. It's mid-afternoon, so coffee break subsequent to lunch. Lunch was been earlier. There's a bit of a gentle rain there for a moment, but not enough to stop work if they resume after a break. We got home after dark last night, so I didn't get to get an end of day status, but here we are before the crew start for the day. So they didn't quite get that last little bit done there, but it's evident from the tracks here that they did start to use a more efficient way of getting it in there, actually driving the machine across and directly dumping, which is cool. I'll see if I can climb up there and go and see what the status is of the canal at the back. I think there probably would have been a fair bit done for that. Okay, so we've got some of the rock work across the east side, and along the south side of the building we've got all of the north side of the canal and a good start on the south side of the canal. So I wonder what these little foundations are, poles for here. That's got me a bit baffled. Okay, whatever works. Somebody's obviously got plans I don't know about, but hopefully they're not in conflict with mine. I guess I'll find out more later, as usual. May have to dig out one of my 12-volt submersible pumps and do a bit of pumping and see if it actually refills from within the ground. Shouldn't, but it may not be sealed at the bottom. So they've done more to concrete the road, and of course fresh concrete means
chickens. Amazing. Always find it.
I've thought about getting one of my submersible pumps to put in the service pit to pump out the water, but I'm kind of thinking it'll be a bit pointless. It's just going to fill up again.
We get quality rain here.
Well, it's still raining, but they're still working. I'll just stick that out a little bit and see how we go. It's all looking a bit wet on the worksite. Canal's filled up. They're still constructing the other end of the canal, but this end's dead. Yeah, I think I'll go back where it's dry and call this enough for this video.